Sky Squad, we are back in the building, and we are, of course, here with the Latrice Rogers from Belle Collective, and we are in the midst of the season 2 reunion, which has been rather spicy.
Yes.
But you had some things going on today. Can you talk about what happened today? I don't know if you
Uh,
can. Can you say it?
yes,
'Cause I think
of
that's
course.
huge.
So I finally closed on my building. So of course, Goddess List is in the process of moving. I always say I want to move on to bigger and better things. So today it's official. I have my building. We paid for it, cash. Let's go. I'm ready.
Congratulations. I, of course, wanted to start that off, and I hope you didn't mind me starting that off with that. But I just feel
No.
like positive, like we could put something positive out there about what you're
Hmm.
doing, and so that other people can see it, so they can be inspired and motivated as well. So, like
Yes.
that's big. So, congratulations.
Thank you. And the crazy thing is, like, I own real estate, but I don't know, for some reason, this one was the most important to me
Mhm.
because I'm actually bringing what started me, I'm nourishing her and, developing her into a bigger brand or something that's greater. Like the rental houses, the property, the land, it doesn't equate to this piece of property that I bought today. So I'm excited.
How has the just the real estate journey been? And the reason I asked is because we just finished like doing a flip, right? And it has
Yes.
seemed so like today, it seemed emotionally draining. I did not see the house until it was done, and I just saw it
Really?
yesterday. Yes, I was like, I don't want to. I can't mentally. Okay, and I'm getting my real estate license, which is the crazy thing. But I was like, I can't deal with the day to day with that. How has real estate been for you?
Man, the thing is, I deal with the day to day, and when I say
Really?
it's yes, it is so stressful, which is
And
why
you
I
look so
applaud
put
you,
together.
honey. I had to be cute for the closing, and I rushed right to my office. I was like, I got to get this interview in with Richie. So, again, I apologize for being late,
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
but
But yeah, you look so put together, and he. Oh God, he's gonna kill me when he sees this. But I remember one day just coming in, he was just like sitting by the bed, like shaking his.
he was stressed.
He was stressed. How do you deal with that on a day to day basis?
Listen, you just have to remain focused and just know exactly what you want and just come in with a clear head and know your overall objective. Hey, at the end of the day, I'm gonna get this coin. So, money is the motivation for me. So I'm always looking at the end of
True.
the tunnel, like, okay, in the end, I have to keep progressing, keep working at it. So literally, like with me and my husband, we would go back and forth. People tell you when you actually build something, like say for instance, me and my husband, we built a house about 2 years ago together. And that was the most stress that we had on our marriage ever. Like I thought we wasn't gonna make it. People say, if you can make it through building a home, honey, you can make it through anything.
I did feel that, but I was told in that process not to get too emotionally invested because I was like, this ain't ours. We trying to sell this. But
Oh yeah, if it's not yours, then but listen, if you ever build a house, honey, just pray about it first.
okay, I will keep that in mind because that's coming up next.
Oh
Um
God. Okay.
thank you for the warning though. We want to talk about the reunion. Um, and when I talk to people about reunions, I also like to talk about what do you do to prepare for a reunion? This is your second one at this point. Like,
Yeah.
what preparation goes into it? Like, are you the type of person that like, all right, like I need to go and like get some type of massage or something like that? Like, what is like the day before? What are you doing to prepare for it?
The day before, because reunions are so unpredictable.
Yeah.
So you always have to think, okay, what is this person gonna say? So, me personally, I'm a person that I don't necessarily care what people say, but at the end of the day, I still have an image to uphold. And if you're gonna tell something on me, let that be the truth. Like if it's the truth, I'll go along with it. I always tell people I stand on what I say and I stand on what I do. And that's just that. Like you can't make me say something or admit to something that I didn't do. If I did it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, because what can a person do to me? Like you're not gonna beat my ass. So what can you do? So my getting ready for the reunion is, I'm a strong meditator. So meditation and just always trying to think a step ahead of the next person. What could they possibly say? Or, just what could possibly happen?
Mm. In terms of like what you wear, do you guys get to determine that, like the color, or do you kind of just feel like you just pick what you want?
So with Bell Collective, they're always on us about dress code and what to wear, colors. I thought all the ladies looked absolutely amazing. I'm not a colored person. Like that purple dress, my stylist had to literally beat me in it because I don't like colors. But Carlos and Kingdom Rain, they wanted the rainbow. And I was like, well,
Okay.
let's give them the rainbow. You know me, I'm more, how do you say it? I'm more neutral. So if
Okay.
I'm cohesive, like I like everything to match and to, like everybody could have came in with a nude dress on and I would have been like, okay, boom, I love it. But just seeing all the colors, I thought it was gonna look crazy, but it actually turned out really good.
It actually did. It really worked. I mean, I'm used to like watching and sort of like looking at different reunions, and I was thinking to myself like the different colors really work with the backdrop. Like I mean, I felt like
Hmm.
I understood the color combination. Um, do you decide what Cliff wears?
Of course, honey, he can. And the crazy thing is, like, he'll literally, if he goes somewhere, especially to like a mall or just wherever, he'll call me and be like, "Hey, I see this outfit that I want. Can I get this?" And I have to okay and be like, "Yeah, you can get it," or "No, no, you can't." That's my child and my husband.
Um, okay, so let's get into the reunion. All right. So obviously, the one of the biggest things that we saw was between you and Marie going into it.
Mhm.
Um, as you guys left the season, y'all seemed like y'all was in a pretty good place.
So I thought.
How did that go awry? Like, how did that turn upside down?
Okay, so I'm gonna take it all the way back to the beginning, Richie. I don't like to talk about her. I don't even like to. I'm not even gonna stay on the subject long. One thing about me, I'm gonna talk on the surface because I don't feel like I have to explain anything to anybody. However, a person thinks, that's what you think. But my PR, she was like, "Hey, Marie actually did this interview about you or whatever," and she told me some of the things that she said. And even with the reunion, like she literally went all the way back to season one. So I'm gonna take it all the way back to season one, Richie. And Lord knows I hate to talk about this. Oh my God, this this shit be draining. So season one, I know Marie said that I flexed for the cameras and basically I think she said that I was like I'm a come at you, or I don't know, something to that nature, where I came to her and was like, "Hey, we're gonna put on for the show. I'm gonna do this for the show, so don't get mad at me." Richie, we're both business people, right? So I'm I work damn hard for my business. Like I always tell people I got out the mud. It was hard as hell for me. Just coming up as a black woman, as a woman from the ghetto, from the slums, like not knowing anything. So one thing I'm not gonna do is put my business in the forefront for something meaning the show Bell Collective, for something that I don't know what's gonna become. I'm not gonna ever jeopardize my business by telling somebody, "Oh, come in and start some mess about my hair, my business," like slandering my. Why would I want to slander my own business? Like it just didn't make sense to me. Like I said, I'm a great businesswoman and I have morals and values. So even after that pilot, because it was a pilot, I didn't know Marie from nothing. That was my first time seeing her. So when she came in, like we didn't really have a conversation because I didn't know you. That was literally my first time seeing you. I was with my girl Antoinette and we was eating and trying to get mimosas. We basically like having a good time with each other. But anyways, fast forward, even after that pilot, like I went on about my day. Tisha called me. She was like, "Hey, that was my friend Marie. She's gonna be on. She knows she's gonna be on the show with us or whatever. And she did come to your store. Blah 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 blah." So I was like, okay, one thing about it, I do charity all day, every day, honey. So me giving you more hair, it was no issue. Marie literally came to my store. She sat there for hours, like literally having conversation with me. That's how we became that cordial, because when I think Tisha made the connect, and I was like, hey, you can come back to the store. Even if your stylist switched the hair, I don't care. Just come back and I'll give you more hair. Not a big deal. So like I said, we was cordial. I'll text Marie about certain things and vice versa. So that was just that. Like when the show started, when we actually got picked up, because we was cool prior to the show getting picked up. Once the show got picked up, I initiated a text message with all the girls. And I was like, hey, this is our safe zone. You come here because we're the only ones going through this. So you come here and you put your thoughts and your opinions. If you didn't like the way somebody did something, then put it in the group message. Marie didn't respond. I called Marie because I'm like, dang, why she's not responding? Marie literally hung up the phone when I called her. I was like, okay, well, whatever. She might just be busy doing something. No big deal. So when the show started airing, she literally did a 360. Keep in mind, I've never talked about Marie's business on the show. Now, I might have defended myself like, oh, she's accusing her of allegations. I've never talked about this lady's business. I've never brought up my business as far as the hair situation. Like, why would I? She's the one that's always initiating this. Like, literally, if you go back to any episode, she's the initiator of bringing up the blogger, the hair situation. I don't care about that. Like, I just want to film and, have fun. That's me filming and show my business. But anyways, so basically, when we started filming season 1, like I said, Marie did a whole 360. So I'm calling Tisha. I'm like, Tisha, yo, what's up with your girl? We was just cool, like, literally texting each other. She was like, oh, girl, that's just Marie, girl, it was on something like that. So don't come at me like, I need a storyline. Girl, I don't need your storyline. My husband is my storyline, like she say. My business is my storyline. Those are my storylines. I don't need that negativity. I'm not a negative person. If you go anywhere and ask anybody about me, they couldn't say anything negative. Not a thing. I'm always in support of women. As a matter of fact, like a couple of months ago, my grandmother, she's up in age. Like, I brought my grandmother to Marie and I was like, hey, Marie, because I'm always trying to put money into women's pockets. I brought my grandmother to Marie and I was like, hey, Marie, you do this. My grandmother need help. Boom, make it happen. Although it didn't happen, but I still try to put money in your pocket. So don't play with me in that sense. And the thing about the whole blogger situation, Richie, and I know this long, and I promise I hate to talk about this. I do. But the whole situation with the blogger thing, and I think a lot of people got it confused when I was on the show and I was saying, oh, yeah, I said that. What I was saying in a sense, because let's keep it honest, the blogger, that's a whole nother situation from what I was actually talking about. Marie, like when the first season, when the first episode aired, we all agreed as Belle. We was like, hey, we know people gonna come at us. We're not gonna respond. We're not gonna say anything to anybody. So lo and behold, this blogger, which he's really not a blogger, he's just a person that exposes everybody, like politicians, whatever the case may be. He exposes them. So he said something, about the Bells. Marie claps back, which we know she's good at clapping back. So if you entertain me, if you feed fire with fire, then it grows bigger. And that's exactly what happens. Like Marie said something, and lo and behold, when I say this man started, like he had a personal vendetta against Marie. I had nothing to do with it. I don't care. The thing was, we were cordial. Like we was even cordial after. I'm a Libra. Even after Marie did that whole thing first season, even after everything else transpired, afterwards we were still cordial. I don't think it was Tisha or somebody that probably, whatever the case may be. And one thing about it, anything I say, you can fact check. You can fact check with the girls or whoever. I don't have to lie about anything. And I may be jumping all over the place because I'm going from season 1 back to season 2. The blogger, it's just so much with this lady. Like, girl, give it a rest, give it a break. But anyways, so season 2, I'm trying to think the whole blogger situation. No, the whole at the reunion season 1. That's what we were. So Marie literally, she brought up the blogger on the show. My thing was like, why would you give somebody else a platform on our platform that it doesn't even matter? If it wasn't for her, nobody would have knew about this guy. So I don't know, was that her way of wanting that storyline or what, or trying to make me look a certain type of way? I don't have to be malicious and, attack a person. My mom always tell me vengeance is mine, said the Lord, and I live by it. Like, regardless of what a person may think, no, it's not that deep with me. But the whole situation with the blogger. So the blog, like I said, Marie went after the blogger went after us. Marie clapped back. So he had a personal vendetta against her. Like, okay, well, she's giving me attention. Let me give her attention back. And no, like his platform grew so massive just from him talking about us. Like it grew. So of course, if something's growing your business, you're going to continue doing it, right? So in a sense, that's what it was. But the thing with Kaylin, and this goes back to reunion part 1. So somebody came to me and was like, hey, Kaylin's going to talk to the blogger or whatever. So I called Kaylin. I was like, hey, Kay, are you going to talk to the guy? She thought Antoinette told me that she was going to talk to the blogger. I let her think that or whatever. And, Kay, she can tell you this as well. One thing about it, she stands on her word and she's a woman of her word. But anyways, so me and my husband, basically, we tried to convince Kaylin not to go and talk to the guy. My husband, he's like, hell no, don't talk to him. He's a viper. Like, it's not going to end good, this and third. She's like, well, I'm just going to get information for the reunion because, she's been attacking you and attacking us and whatever. So we couldn't convince her otherwise. I can't tell a grown woman what to do. I can tell you my opinion. And if you still do it, that's what it is. So she said that she was still going to do it. And she was like, well, I'm still going to do it. Do you want the information? I was like, yeah, well, go ahead and get the information if you still going to do it. Which deep down inside, I knew she wasn't going to get any information because this guy had literally already told everything in the world that there was to tell about Marie. So it was still pointless. She went there, talked to him, basically didn't get any information. The same information that he was telling on his page or Facebook page is the information that we still had. So it wasn't a big deal. Anyways, Marie gets to the reunion. She brings up the blogger. Nobody knows about the blogger. And, that's just that. Like, I don't know what more to say. I don't care to talk about that, the hair situation. If you feel like you gave me a storyline, thank you. Give me more. But one thing you won't say is Latrice was vindictive and tried to ruin your business. Honey, why? What? I had no motive. I'm good on my end.
So when I did, for those of you guys who haven't watched the channel, by the time this interview comes out, I also did an interview with Marie. In that interview, I think one of her biggest points, and she made it on her Instagram page as well, so you guys can go check that out, was that she felt like the document that was brought up at the reunion was meant to hurt her business.
Oh, no,
not at all. I'm paraphrasing, so you could go read her. For anybody out there who wants to see that, you can go read her Instagram post.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought up the document because it was so much I really forgot about that. The receipts, we're going to call them receipts. So basically, it wasn't to destroy her business at all. Marie had said so much about me. And the reason why I brought those receipts, let me take it back. So on one of the scenes, I think it was Gucci's billboard scene, I actually brought the receipts to Marie. I pulled her to the side because, somebody sent me the receipts or whatever. So I showed it to Marie. Nobody else saw it. I was like, hey, Marie, somebody sent me this, if you need to get on top of it, then get on top of it. She was like, oh, I already know about this. We good. I already handled it. So I was like, okay, cool. So after that, nothing else happened with, the receipts or whatever. Like I left it at that. But then reunion time comes. So Marie's people, literally, swear to God, her people come and was like, so watch your people. Her people come in was like, yeah, she's gonna come at you at the reunion, yeah, because she's been kind of calm in these past episodes, so now she got a point to prove. I swear to God, Richie. So about 2 people came and told me this. So I was like, okay, well, I thought we was cool, but I see, sis got a point to prove. So that's the reason why I brought the documents, and it was also to say, like, you been saying all along, hey, Latrice tried to get me investigated. Latrice tried to get me investigated. These documents prove otherwise. I'm not even gonna say what's in the documents, but just say that they prove otherwise. And she know what's up. She know I know. So it definitely wasn't to ruin her business or to down her. Girl, I congratulate you. I sent business to you.
So for you brought her the receipt at the scene to let her know,
yes.
hey, like, this is out here, and just
yes.
deal with it, right?
No, because coming from the hood, if you hear anything, you're gonna be like, hey, let me put my girl up on it. So it was basically to do that. Like, Tisha couldn't tell you what's in that document because she never saw it. Gucci couldn't tell you. I wanted it to be strictly for Marie's eyes only. And that was on some, hey, sister, handle this if you need to. Just now, I don't know if you know about it, but I know about it, and I want you to know about it. And she said she knew it. She was like, oh, I know. It's already handled. I was like, okay, cool.
And then so someone from her, either her team or was it a cast member, told you, hey, she's going to be coming for you at the reunion?
Somebody. Some
people. So
yeah.
In order to not betray that person's trust, we are not going to say who it is.
No.
Okay, I got that. So then at that point you say, well, let me bring this to prove that I have not been trying to do this to you.
Right. That all along, it's been this way all along. So don't try to throw me into your equation or throw me into your mess and say I tried to do something when this has already been done to you prior to me.
Okay. I think from what I got from my conversation with her, that was her biggest thing, is that she felt like her business was being called into question.
Listen, honey, kudos to you. Kudos to Marie. If she gets her business up and running, I applaud her if she does. I wish the best. Reach for the sky, sis. I would never try to stop another sister's bag. I keep saying I try to put money in this lady's pocket. So they let you know, like, come on now.
Okay, so I want to switch topics real quick to something else that's tricky for the audience to figure out. And I hope you can help us be detective and figure out what's really going on.
Mm-hmm.
Tambra and Akeisha.
Tambra. Oh my God.
What? Let me ask you some specific questions that maybe you can help fill in the gaps.
Okay, let's go.
The group chat. Did Tambra not want Akeisha in the group chat?
Oh my God, Richie. I plead the fifth. Can we go to the next question about them?
Oh. So, okay.
I love both women, by the way. Akeisha, when I said she was like the good angel at the reunion, she was like, baby, you got a business. Every time I wanted, because listen, the reunion went all the way left and they did cut a lot of stuff. I didn't just come out attacking Marie, baby. She was hit. She was tearing me down. I was like, oh my God. Like, and that's when I pulled out, the receipts. So anyways, but those are my girls.
But Akeisha was not in the group chat.
She was not in the group chat, child.
Is she
Poor
in the group
Akeisha.
chat now?
She is. She made the group chat, honey.
Is Tambra in the group chat?
She is, honey. Tambra never responds, but she's in the group chat. We be like, Tambra, where you at? Tambra like, fuck y'all.
Do you believe that Akeisha said they couldn't find no more cute girls in Jackson?
Oh, hell yeah, Akeisha said that. Sis said that, honey. She said it with her chest, honey, without her heart and soul. But at the end of the day, nevertheless, I still love her because she's a genuine soul. Like people, you know,
I
she's
like her.
yeah, like you actually met her.
I like her.
She's 100 when it comes to everything. What she say is what she means, and you know, she's not about to me. She's not about that fake shit. Now the whole stuff about the whole ugly situation, I think, you know, that was her probably confining her friend. You know, like we talk. I might call my best friend up, and we gonna talk about. You know, we might talk about somebody. Be like, girl, you know, whatever. And I don't expect my best friend to go out and tell, you know, the people that I was talking about.
Letitia was not here for Akeisha at this reunion. Like, you know what's funny is like meeting Letitia and talking to her. Like, she has such a joyful spirit.
She does.
But baby, do not get on her nerves or on her bad side. I was like, ooh.
She has a mouthpiece on her, honey, and that's what she was hiding season 1. I was like, girl, be you. Like, come on, baby. They got to see Tisha, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Which she was transparent all along. But I think we were more so concerned about how people would perceive us. So we was really careful and trying to be calculated on like what we give the network on season 1.
Normal.
But yeah, it's definitely normal. Season 2, baby, Letitia is what Glendale call her, came out.
I'm not gonna ask you what I really want to ask you about the Glenn situation, but I know we're gonna find out in the episode coming up. Let me ask you this. Since you can't tell us, because I'm not going to put you in that position to tell us is the baby his or not?
Everybody's been calling and asking me, like, is the baby Glenn's? I'm like, what the hell is going
on? I'm not going to ask you that. I am going to ask you, were you surprised by what was revealed?
Oh my God. It was a fucking shocker. I was like, are you serious? But yeah, it's just stay tuned. Y'all gonna be like, ain't no fucking way. So it's Richie, I don't want to give nothing away. Listen. The viewers are gonna be surprised. That's all I can say.
Okay. There was season 3. Would you come back for season 3? Well, actually, y'all been picked up for season 3. Are you coming back?
Yes, I am coming back.
What?
Yes. Look, I already told the producers I do not want to film with certain people. I actually did that season 1 as well. I was like, listen, I'm not filming with this person ever again. They had to literally beg me like the last episode. They was like, you have to film together. And I was like, fuck. But
so yeah. I actually have to tell you, since the interview has not come out and I have not put hers out, and I'm interviewing you after her, she also said the same thing.
Really? Well, honey, let's do it, because I definitely don't want to, like, I don't want that energy. I'm in a place in my life where, you know, I'm about empowering and, you know, building. Like, I'm on my generational wealth shit right now. And until I get that, like, no, bitch, no, like, this whole drama for nothing is irrelevant to me. Like, it's not making no coins for me.
You know, as a reality TV fan, though, I gotta tell, but I try to tell her, I'm trying to tell you, it seems like it goes left off of social media, like on social media, and like not on the show.
Right, everything happens off the show.
If maybe, just maybe, everybody left with social media, what happened on social media off the show, because y'all, I mean, you gotta film with it. They gonna try. I feel like in my spirit they gonna try to make y'all film together if y'all both coming back.
Oh, they
So
definitely are gonna try to do that now.
I mean, I'm just letting you know the reality of what I think is gonna happen. But we'll just wait and see what happens come season 3. How about that?
Yeah, but right now it's a no for me. I can't deal with it.
I tried.
You tried to put the girls back together.
Listen,
Rich, but listen, I'm the type of person, I don't, if it happened today, I'm already over it. Like I can go in the room. I'm not filming with her now, but just know that I can still go in the room with her. And it's nothing. I'll be like, hey y'all, or whatever. Don't too much get to me. Really nothing. So
you know what? I'm done for the day. Latrice, thank you for taking out some time on your closing day to talk
yeah.
with us about this reunion. I know that you got a lot going on. Can you wait and can you tell people, like, give us an idea of like when you'll be, like, when you think you could be opening a grand? Will you have a grand opening? Like,
Are you
what?
gonna come?
I would listen if you having a grand opening. I will come.
Oh, okay, perfect. So I'm trying to push it for the beginning of the year,
Okay.
January. So it needs
Okay.
like a lot of renovations, which
Yeah.
I got this building because I can make it my own. I was like, yeah, perfect vessel.
Okay. Will you let me know and I'm there? Anything else you got coming up that we should be on the
Okay.
lookout for?
Um, Nothing so far that I can reveal, but stay
Okay.
tuned. Make sure you guys follow me on social media. Latrice Rogers official. Goddess Lips, Latrice Rogers, everything
Okay.
on every
Okay.
site.
We will do that. And for now, we will sign off with this bell until you guys watch tonight on the reunion, Bell Collective Reunion Part 2 for Season 2. And Sky Squad, thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you guys in the next video.
Bye.